Damn, omul meu e top. Now
I'm
what?
sorry to bail on you, Ichi. I know we made our plans first, but I've known Chairman Hoshino 40 years now. It'd be impolite to turn him down.
I get it, boss. Totally get it. When there's a shot at Peking Duck and Heian Tower, you take it.
Oh.
It was kind of silly of me to invite you to a meal in the first place. I know.
Nasıl na bine?
Kasuga, I'm not a boss anymore. Just a regular old man. I don't give a damn who I eat with.
Well, is Sotenbori all quiet now with the Omi alliance dissolved?
People don't know how to react. Not the civilians, and certainly not the Yakuza. Former Yakuza. But I guess it's only natural when a 100-year-old institution just disappears.
Any Omi guys rioting or anything?
No, even if they did, it wouldn't change anything.
Tamam
Even
var.
when they had real strength, they didn't manage to stop us from submitting the papers. And they've only waned since then. Hate to say it, but their reputation's in the toilet. We don't need to dunk their faces in the bowl, too. We'll just let it be.
Did you really know it would all happen this way?
No.
No, we just did the best we could. And this is how the chips fell. I can't tell the future any more than the next man.
Well, you had me fooled. Really seemed like you saw it all coming.
I'm sure Masato's in a rage right now. He must be losing his mind.
Nu sună
All
bine.
his plans hinged on the Omi's support, and I just pulled the rug out from under him. I never could help myself from giving in to his desires if he threw a fit. It's been true since he was a toddler. I'd always hoped he'd grow out of temper tantrums.
Some things between a father and son never change.
But I can't afford to go easy on him anymore.
No?
He isn't aware that well before he was governor, the 6th chairman and Watase were considering dissolution. By the time he pressured me to sell out the Tojo clan, all that did was accelerate their plan.
Oh, okay.
Now Masato knows what growing power tastes like. If I don't stop him before it grows too large for his throat,
Oh, trebuie să oprim acum pe ăsta. Pe ăsta
he'll
micu.
lose everything. Everything he's built. I just don't want to see that happen. Well, I should get going.
Boss. Earlier, you said you don't have a title anymore. So, what's your plan from here on out? What are you gonna do?
Pensionez.
The 6th chairman and Watase knew that once their factions were gone, many of their men would lose their way with no Yakuza path to follow. That's happening now. So, they want to find some legal means to take in these wandering souls who have nowhere else to go. I'd like to help them with that task.
Oh.
I see. Guess you do have total freedom to do whatever now, huh?
Yes. And the only thing I'm wondering is how am I going to kill the time? I think this is how every businessman must feel when he retires.
Dude, așteptam să-l împuște cineva.
Well,
Oh.
that being the case, can I go back to being in the Arakawa family?
Stai.
Ichi, are you
It's just...
Why? Pentru că este prea
When I was
perfect.
working in your family, it was the happiest time of my life. I felt that way ever since you rescued me at 16. I mean it.
But how can you still, after I sent you to prison in Masato's place for 18 years, after lying to you that it was for the family?
Well, I accepted that when I went.
Exact. De zic.
And then, after all that you did, I shot you.
You only did that to give me a chance to keep living.
No. All the chances you needed were inside you.
Ce mi-ai băgat în
Your
corp?
own strength kept you alive. The truth is, I've never helped you at all. Not even once.
Ah, shit.
You should hate me for all the things I've done. Why don't you?
De prost. Nu știu.
Fine. If you really want to beat yourself up about it, then please let me back in the family with you.
Oh.
Hey, Ichi. You were born at a soapland called Shangri-La, weren't you?
Da.
Yeah. So I've been told.
It's a hell of a story. One that's never sat well with me.
What?
I dream about it, you know.
You dream about it?
Yeah. I dream that it's 40 years ago, on that cold New Year's Eve night. Akane is there, and she's about to give birth to her baby. She gives birth in Shangri-La. In the dream, it's Masato who ends up being born in that soapland.
No, come on. This is embarrassing.
Nothing to be embarrassed about. You've got a good heart and you're doing the best you can. It doesn't matter where you were born.
Thank you, sir.
Nu, nu e Tasso, a zis că ăsta e visul lui. Gen.
I'm curious. Did you ever want to find your parents?
Good question. I don't really know. At this point, I've gotten pretty used to not knowing them.
You've gone through a lot. Not that I have any right to speak to you about it.
Aw.
Well, no point in dwelling on a dream. That's all it is, right? I can go the rest of the way from here. See you tomorrow, Ichi.
Nu vreți să știți cât așteptam. Oh shit.
Yo, this is Ichiban Kasuga. I like messages, so leave me one.
This is Hoshino, of the Seiryu clan.
Oh, nu.
Kasuga, you need to call me as soon as you get this. This morning, they found Arakawa's body in the ocean.
I knew it. I fucking knew it! Oh my god! Eram sigur! Eram sigur! God! Dude! Am așteptat să fie în cinematic. Dar nu a fost în cinematic. Era prea servită, era build-up-ul ăla prea perfect să nu faci treaba, să o sinucizi, nu cred. Uite, nu. Damn. Oh, ăsta.
After we had dinner with my patriarch last night, Masumi Arakawa left Heian Tower alone. So he must have been shot on his way home.
Oh, a fost împușcat. Ăsta-i de vină.
Who did it?
I put my money on an Omi loyalist. Pretty sure I'd win that bet too.
No, el a
Hell,
fost.
there were shootings in Sotenbori too. Attempts on Captain Watase and Daigo Dojima.
Are they okay?
Yeah. Apparently they had some ex-Tojo legends with them. Can't ask for better bodyguards than that.
No kidding.
No, ăsta e de vină. Că ăsta e mascota lui Aoki.
You and your pals should be careful, since you were on the dissolution's front lines. The remnants will have a bone to pick with you.
Yeah, that's for sure. I'll pass on the advice.
Ăsta era cățelul preferat al lui Aoki. 100%. Iar ăsta nici nu-l plăcea pe boss. Deci, evident că a făcut-o cu plăcere. Nu ăsta, celălalt, seamănă. Celălalt captain din
Can't believe this
whatever.
shit anymore. The Omi wiped off the face of the earth, all because the stupid Arakawa family. Idiots blew up their own inheritance.
Seamănă, nu e ăsta de vine, celălalt. Seamănă, de-aia zic. Ăsta, nu? Da, ăsta.
Remember how we used to be sister families with the Tojo clan? We had bases in Kanto and everything. Of course, the only reason we helped Arakawa-san push the Tojo clan out of Kamurocho in the first damn place was so our family would survive too. Because we're sick and tired of the Tojo demanding tribute money just to let us keep land we'd already been living on for years. If that had kept up, we would have been crushed, just like any other family without their own territory in Tokyo. That's why we work with Arakawa in spite of it being disloyal to the Tojo.
Exactly. And who's going to keep any of the promises Arakawa made? He promised once he was at the top of the Omi Alliance, he would promote us to the main family. Are we just supposed to accept that won't happen now?
Listen, you whiners, quit your belly aching. I won't let the Omi Alliance die. We'll just give it a new name. Like Kanto Senpai. I know we've caused a real shit show for you. But I promise we'll pay you back in full someday. And for now, all of us are asking your forgiveness.
Am uitat de ăștia, da. Le dă bani. Sunt cea mai mare familie rămase. Dar-s bani falși ăștia, 100%.
Well, just so you know, it's not like we're asking to cut ties to the Arakawa family. We'd like to keep things friendly, if that's possible.
Of course. After all, it was Arakawa who was the brains behind the betrayal. And now that he's gone, I'd say the score is settled. If you need us, our door is wide open for you. Second patriarch of the Arakawa family.
Thank you for your understanding.
Wait, el e șeful?
What?
Uh-oh.
You think the score's settled? You backwater scumbags don't deserve to be called Yakuza.
Excuse me? You want to repeat that?
Sawashiro, you fuck.
I can get the Arakawa family back on its feet without you. Easily, in fact. All I have to do is unite the Omi already here in the east.
You're way out of line. Arakawa fucked up. His captain should be on his knees right now. Stop! What are you doing?
You know, guys like you are all bark and no balls when it's wartime. That's the kind of Yakuza I can't fucking stand.
Posibil ca ăsta să nu fie cel care a omorât.
You were sucking up to the Tojo clan. Then Arakawa changed his colors, and there you were at his feet. Now he's dead, and you think you can pull a senpai card on me? Talk is cheap. The Yakuza way to lead is with bloodshed. The weak always fall in line behind the strong.
Înseamnă că e altcineva. Oh God!
Time to accept it. Among the men in this room, you represent the weak, and that goes for all of you. I fully intend to start a new chapter for the Yakuza as the Tokyo Omi Alliance. I hope we can count on your support, senpai.
I-a omorât capotul. Îi murdări capotul.
What makes you think you have any right to pull that shit?
You haven't known me very long, but I think I've made a pretty strong case here for what I'm capable of.
Convince me.
I'm not the type of Yakuza who's gonna sit on his hands after his patriarch got removed.
What's your point?
Right now, I don't know if it was you or some other Kansai punk, but I will gut the man who killed him. You have my word on that.
Oh.
There will be no mercy.
The fuck are you saying? Every thug out there on the street knows that you killed your boss under Haoki's orders. You think picking a fight with me is your ticket to the big time? You see yourself as the guy on top at the dawn of a new age for the Yakuza. That ain't gonna fly.
Sure. I'll give you until I've rounded up all the stragglers in Tokyo to make your move. Until then, keep sucking on the Omi's dried up teats.
Wait. What? Cine l-a omorât până la urmă? I am confusion.
Sorry I'm late. You guys always go this hard on kids? Where's this brat of mine you say you've got?
Arakawa-san! The little fuck damn near took our guy out! We can't just hand him back to you without some compensation! Somebody's gotta take responsibility.
I see. Well, how about a finger? I'll trade you my finger for him. Sound fair? I'll just borrow this.
Ow.
All right then. Let's go, you little shit.
Știu ce l-a omorât. Namba.
Think that's your phone, man.
Răspunde, că mor!
This is Hoshino.
Sherman.
You okay?
Yeah, I guess.
You don't sound okay. You eating well?
No.
Then start. A poor diet won't help with the grief. Meet me in Heian Tower.
What for?
That's the last place I saw Arakawa-san. I'll treat you to what he ate as his final meal.
Thanks, but right now
Just be there.
Ce? Dacă moșul a zis să te duci, atunci te duci, bro, nu stai la discuții. Omul meu a zis să te duci, te duci, frate.
Chairman Hoshino wants to meet?
Yeah, at Heian Tower.
Are you going?
Da.
Yeah. Maybe he'll tell me about Arakawa-san's last moments.
Al dracu, mă. Turnul ăla e blestemat, frate, serios. Heian Tower e cea mai blestemată locație. Taică-sul lui Arakawa a murit acolo. Multe chestii stupide s-au întâmplat pe acolo. For real. Mai există dubii legate de locația aia că e blestemată? Serios. What's the point? Chiar nu cred că ar trebui să mai existe dubii legate de treaba asta. Oh shit, hai să merg la... Ok, trebuie să fac relația cu ăștia după, să mi-aduți aminte. Că trebuie să-mi fac relațiile cu gagii ăștia ai mei. Coincidență, nu? Harta e mică, la ce te aștept, da?
I want you to know, last night, Arakawa seemed at peace. Like an actor stepping off stage to thunderous applause. I think that's because he achieved his goals. He dissolved the Omi, and he got to see you again. He certainly looked like he was enjoying his Peking duck. I commented on it, actually. Can you believe this? He said he'd never had it before.
What?
He said he almost got to try it 50 years ago, but then his father was killed, and he'd never gotten around to ordering it again. After we finished, I said I'd walk him to his hotel, but he refused the offer. Said he wanted time alone to just take in the night air. I didn't push it. I just bid him a good evening and left. But if I had pushed it, he'd probably be alive right now.
Ce poți face tu împotriva unui pistol?
No, it's not your fault. Let me ask you something. Do you think it was Omi loyalists?
No.
Yes. No doubt in my mind. It was revenge for his role in dissolving the Omi. Men who saw fit to end someone's life over such a thing.
How could Yakuza do that? Kill a captain like him?
Kasuga. The Omi loyalists in Kanto are already attempting to form a new faction. They complain the loudest about the dissolution. I imagine one of them is the likely culprit.
Forming a new faction? After killing Arakawa-san?
Yes. Care to hazard a guess as to who is directing them? Because I think it's the one man who could actually bring them to heel. Ryo Aoki.
Uh-huh.
No. The young master? Ordering the death of his own father?
Yep.
He wouldn't be the first to commit patricide for power. The one silver lining is, with Arakawa gone, there's very few men Aoki can give direct orders to.
Fuck yeah, right?
Kasuga, you should take revenge for Arakawa. I can lend you men from the Seiryu clan.
Ne. Un paricatul că vă pistolul ăla, a zis gata, e clară treaba.
I don't need guns.
You won't seek vengeance?
No. Arakawa-san wouldn't want me to kill the young master. I'm sure of that.
Then, what will you do?
Before he died, Arakawa talked about how sad it was the Yakuza were getting used. Used like pawns by people in power. That's why he disbanded the Omi. I think he wanted the Yakuza to go back to their roots. Like how they ought to use their power to help the weak and vulnerable, not just take shit by force.
That's how it was.
That's how it could be again. Arakawa-san had a dream, and I can continue it. If all I do is kill one guy, especially if it's his son, all of Arakawa's sacrifices will be for nothing. If that's the only thing I do to honor him, I won't be able to face him in the afterlife. What I really want to do is open the young master's eyes. Give him a wake-up call. Smack him upside the head if I have to. That's the best thing I could do.
Kasuga, Arakawa was truly blessed to have you. Do what you think is right. I'm sorry if my idea of payback offended you in any way.
Oh, m-am ofensat
I
grav.
assure you it did not, Chairman.
How do you plan on getting an audience with Aoki? You can't just walk into the Tokyo government office and ask to see the governor.
It's all good. I think I've got something figured out.
You can pull a plan out of your ass just like that, huh?
Omul meu are curul mare din cap pe
Going
planuri de
anywhere
genul
near
ăsta.
Aoki will mean tight security. Take some of my men. At the very least, they'll bring your body back.
I appreciate the offer, really. But I'll be fine by myself. I've already got the best crew I could ask for.
Din care folosim doar 3 oameni. Din 6.
Oh, jeez. You waited for me?
How'd it go?
Fine. Sorry to run off and get treated to a fancy meal without you guys.
Absolutely, man.
Well, looks like it put some pep back in you.
Yeah, I figure if I keep moping around, Arakawa-san's gonna come down and kick my ass. But anyway, how about we go visit Kume?
Who?
Visit Kume? Why?
Why?
To make him arrange a meeting. I want to meet with Aoki. And Kume's got the hookup, seeing as he's Ogasawara's replacement.
Sure, but why do you...
I'm going to get him to start thinking and doing things like Arakawa-san would have wanted.
Sounds like a long shot. What makes you think Kume will cooperate with you?
Nu, pe Kasuga nu
Did
poți
I
să
leave
scoți.
out the part where we rough him up? I mean, the guy deserves it.
What? Vrea să-l
Hell
bată?
yeah, he does. I'm in. Get out the bloodhounds and let's start the search.
No search required. Today is announcement day.
What's that?
The deadline for every candidate to submit their paperwork. The political brawl has begun.
Fuck, și noi încă n-avem pe cineva.
You know everything?
The fate of the Great Wall hangs on this election. Why wouldn't I be following it closely?
Do you know where Kume would be on announcement day?
Well, each candidate will give their first speech in their district, usually on a huge stage. Kume's district, Kanagawa's second, has a massive stage by the gate on Isizaki Road.
Let's head over to Isazaki Road then.
Bro, dar noi încă n-avem pe nimeni care să participe la candidatură, nu era ideea asta? Ori gata, planul ăla s-a terminat. Cred că s-a terminat planul ăla, boys. Nu cred că mai există planul cu candidat forță, boys. Yeah, e posibil.
Thought you could interfere, did you? Well, not today.
I doubt this was the only speech Kume's giving today. Where's he going right now?
His campaign stops and stuff are listed on his website. The more people, the better.
Ce ciripește băiatul meu?
Promise, you ain't getting close to Kume.
Will he not talk to regular people?
No, but don't worry, he's gonna win. Governor's orders. All y'all's been blacklisted as threats. You better get ready for the takeover.
Oh. Oh. Wow, total neevident.
More Omi boys than I could count are rolling on over here to Injincho. Whole place will be swarmed. You won't be able to take a shit without us knowing.
Zici?
Fuckers!
Dar m-am căcat mai devreme.
Aoki's always one step ahead of us.
I certainly am.
What the fuck?
I realize
Oh my
there's
god,
no
e
precedent for a
Zordon.
governor to intervene in national politics. But there's never been a precedent anytime we advanced as a society.
Oh shit, stai că vorbește la chestie. Sorry.
What about your critics who say you're just too young? That national politics is no place for schoolyard debates?
Are they implying local politics is some kind of playground?
No, I don't think they're saying that.
How about we take another look at the survey results? 80% of respondents said they support Governor Aoki assuming the role of party chair. The principal reason for their support was the success of the Kamurocho 3K plan. Do you have any comments about that, Aoki-san?
I couldn't have achieved the amazing results of the 3K plan without the Tokyo Metropolitan Police. That was how cooperation between law enforcement and local government should look.
What about the Yakuza still in Kamurocho after the Tojo clan's collapse? There are rumors that a delegation of Kansai Yakuza have filled the void.
By Kansai Yakuza, do you mean the Omi Alliance? Because I recently heard that they are officially dissolved.
Yes, that is confirmed. But doesn't that in fact prove something else? Doesn't it prove we can reduce Yakuza activity without a risky policy like the Kamurocho 3K plan?
It's not a risky policy. Not compared to the risks of letting Yakuza run free. I'm sure you've also heard that Masumi Arakawa, an officer who spearheaded the dissolution, was murdered. So you see, it may seem like this
Damn,
was
se
a peaceful
folosește de
process,
moartea lui Tasu, though.
but I think it was anything but. As always, the underworld keeps hidden its dark, unseemly truth. On the other hand, the Kamurocho 3K plan didn't involve any murder at all. My plan was the perfect example of a peaceful process. Accomplished with my expertise from Bleach Japan.
Speaking of which, the Citizens Liberal Party is endorsing quite a number of Bleach Japan candidates this cycle. As party chair, what are your priorities?
I want to rejuvenate the Citizens Liberal Party. The Bleach Japan candidates are young and brimming with energy. By harnessing that energy, I know we can bleach all the gray zones in this entire nation.
Damn.
This bastard's using Arakawa's death to win an election, after all but pulling the trigger himself. It's disgusting.
Just when I thought I couldn't hate politicians anymore, he gives me a reason.
Guys, remember the mission. Kumei's going to give another speech somewhere, so what do we do?
Well, judging by how it went down here, we won't be able to lay a finger on him.
Sounds like you're in a tight spot.
Yo! Moshu!
Chairman.
So, you figured your best path to Aoki was just to scare the shit out of Kume?
Da.
Guilty as charged. But they're always one step ahead of us. Anyway, what are you doing here?
I forgot to give you something back at Heian Tower.
Ce? Cei 3 milioane de yen pe care ți-am dat? Eu, stăm pe scaune de plastic.
Can't think of what that be. What is it?
Kazuga, did you already forget the task you entrusted to me?
Oh, ba da.
Task I...
Banii mei!
Oh, finding a candidate.
Yes. Remember the whole point of collecting all that money to make Kume lose?
Yeah, did you find someone? Someone who can win?
Well, I searched far and wide.
But you didn't find anyone.
Shit.
But then, all of a sudden, it hit me.
Oh?
Yeah? Lay it on me.
Kasuga, you should run.
What?
Huh?
I only wish I'd thought of it earlier.
Wait just a second, back it up. Why the hell should it be me? I don't have a snowball's chance in hell of winning this.
True. I doubt you'd even get enough votes to qualify for the return of your registration deposit.
So why would you want to flush 3 million down the drain?
Well, the money doesn't matter.
It does to me.
3 million yen is a deal if it gives us a chance to catch Kume.
True.
I'm not really following, Chairman.
In every election, the candidates drive around in their trucks giving speeches. The district's not that big, so they frequently run into each other.
Oh.
When they do, it's customary for them to wish each other luck and shake hands. It's a farce, of course, but it's custom. That's your chance to get close to him.
So if I run in the election, I can walk right up to Kume.
Exact.
Kume, you'd be a nobody, what they call a fringe candidate. Since Kume's victory is assured, he'll be expected to be a good sport. That includes not turning you down for a handshake if you ask for one.
Oh.
He can't just say no?
No.
If he did, everyone would say he acted like an arrogant jerk to the underdog. Bad press spreads quickly. And public opinion changes with the wind.
Damn.
Perfect it is?
Învățați, bă, de aici dacă veți
This
candidați
is how you
la prezidențiale.
See, your original plan was to make Kume lose. But now the plan is just to use him as a stepping stone, correct?
Îl folosim ca un stepbrother.
Aren't you guys forgetting something? Ichiban did hard time. For murder.
True.
It doesn't matter what's on your record. Once you've served your term, you can run.
Oh.
What do you say, Kasuga?
Fuck it! Ne băgăm?
I wish I could tell you to take your time and think it over, but time is a luxury you don't have.
Ah, da, ca să se încheie
The
înscrierile.
deadline to announce your candidacy is today. You have to decide right now.
Then I'll do it.
Fuck it!
Seriously?
Just because it's legal doesn't mean it's sane, but...
Then hurry to the election office and get your paperwork done. It's the government, so naturally they close pretty early.
True.
What time is it?
Holy shit, guys, we gotta hurry.
Let's run.
Aia a citit ceasul înainte să scoată telefonul. Pog.
Where's the election office anyway?
Nu știu.
In the Nishihama building on Carriage Highway.
Thanks.
Cium. Speed. Unde bă? A, aici. Îmi place că am prins-o pe saie. Am prins-o pe saie ca pe ultima chestie.
Bună dimineața.
Eu am dat sub să fac punte să mai dau un vid cu TFTK.
It's ok, man, mersi fost de resub. Oh, trebuie să mă duc jos. Fuck, că altfel n-am cum să o iau. Ce stupid sună, mă jur. Yo, e un taxi aici. Da, așa vreau să-l deschid doar ca să-mi iau fast travel aici. Yo, Domi, sal! Dacă de la minigame-ul din Yakuza, ăla cu banii, cu afacerea, da. M-a ajuns number one. We're the best of the best. Am avut și bani.
Hey.
Ok.
Not gonna happen.
Păi și cum facem acum ca să ne pornim candidatura? Era ăsta! Aici! Am uitat de ăștia că ne urmăresc și în toaletă. La naiba. Nu poți să te cași liniștit, bă, pe lumea asta, că vin băieții aia repede și te... Oh, vezi că s-a căcat! Vezi că s-a căcat, l-am văzut! Trust me! L-am văzut, s-a căcat! Da, am făcut karaoke cu Bacamite. Did that. Săraca femeie, mereu și-a ghionturi de-astea. Coin Locker Baby, așa se cheamă capitolul, man. What the fuck? Ce sunt astea? Death threat-uri? Ne scrie că suntem nașpa? What is this? Oh, și-au pus astea aici. Că zic că de bine că-s nașpa sau ceva. Yo, my man! Takabe! Ce vrea să-mi dea ăsta? Oh, îmi dă mașina! În care să-mi fac campania electorală.
Thank you.
Take care. Nice! My man! Ne-a dat băiatul aici, mare mașină. Hai să ne ducem atunci. Campania electorală, boys. Să înceapă campania. Să strângem voturile. Votați bobiță pentru un viitor mai albastru. Sau?
Elections are the cornerstone of a just and fair democracy for all.
N-ar trebui să le zicem că deține cea mai populară firmă din Tokyo, gen din Japonia, gen number one în stocuri și toate alea? Oh shit, oamenii mei de interior.
Listen to that. Sounds like he got the jump on you.
Oh.
You think?
Strange that his campaign caught wind of the plan. But they're definitely trying to ensure you won't ever get near him.
How?
The whole reason Kume would have been obligated to shake your hand was because you were going to be the brave, noble underdog. But now he's trying to paint you as a villain, so he won't need to show you any respect.
Oh, I get it. Well then, you know what? It's time to clear my name.
Când dăm pungile cu zahăr și chestii și ulei și făină.
Excuse me, everyone. Thank you for the introduction. I'm Ichiban Kasuga.
Hey, there he is! Turn the cameras on him.
Seriously? A murderer? Running for office?
Can you believe it? It's ridiculous. You heard it. He's a murderer.
I gotta hand it to my opponent here. He's such a generous guy. He's basically advertising for me, a total unknown. Can't wait to check my campaign's followers after this. Thank you so much, Kume-san. This is exactly what I was talking about, folks. He's got nothing but sarcasm and one-liners. Why won't this ex-convict take our democracy seriously? Ex-convict? You trying to say someone who broke the law can't run? That I've lost the right? Naturally.
Oh!
Well, it's true. I was in prison for 18 years. But the law says anyone can run, no matter what crimes they've committed. I'm standing here because my application was accepted. If you deny my right to run, then who's really disrespecting the law here?
Oh!
That'd be you, right, Mr. Law and Order? I never said anything about the law. So you're admitting the laws aren't always so perfect. Well, in this case, it's strange, isn't it? Bleach Japan loves going around telling the rest of us to follow the law.
L-au prins.
But how do we follow laws that aren't just? Isn't that kind of a paradox? Well, laws are what you need to... Are you asking all these fine people to just accept that paradox? In this case, we must. I see. Well, that sounds like a gray zone to me. Kume-san, people don't want to break the law. They really don't. But just like the law ain't perfect, neither are humans. They both exist in gray zones. Part good, part bad.
L-a pișat.
I mean, just one little mistake can send you down a slippery slope. It happened to me. I made a mistake that led me to this city. Luckily, I was rescued from that mistake, but not by the law. I was rescued by the people who live in the gray zones. And man, they didn't ask for that life. They got the raw end of a deal. They were never given a real choice. They want to be proud, hardworking members of society, as much as anyone in this crowd. They know the law is important. I do too. But we also know some things are more important.
Lucky shot.
People don't exist to serve the law. The law exists to serve the people. We ought to remember the words in that order. Don't you think, Kume-san?
Kasuga knows what he's talking about. He's got my vote.
Yeah, I like it. Go Ichiban!
He's telling it like it is. Give him hell, Ichiban. We're with you.
Drop the mic.
Where do I donate to Team Kasuga? Screw that Kume guy. He's the elitist.
Hell yeah, brother.
I think we can have a healthy debate in this campaign. Let's do this election fair and square. Why don't I come over there so we can shake on it, yeah?
Retreat! Retreat! Wait, what's the problem?
Kume-san, you were in the middle of your speech.
Wait, Kume-san!
In a strange turn, this impromptu debate has ended with Kume, the frontrunner, making a quick retreat.
Pussy.
The former Yakuza ex-felon candidate, Ichiban Kasuga, has been generating buzz on social media.
Hell yeah, brother.
Useless. Kume, the staff, and even you are all useless. The only reason this happened is because you neglected to take it seriously. Enlighten me, Sawashiro. Why are you acting so strange? Got something to report?
For now, we've decided to reorganize under a provisional name. The Tokyo Omi Alliance. We have sufficient manpower and resources, so I'll be assigning titles to...
I'm sorry, are you under the impression you're the chairman or something?
No.
Huh?
No.
You had power in the Arakawa family, but I can assure you, it wasn't because you were competent. Kiss enough ass, anyone can get a promotion like you did. You haven't had a spine since the days when you were following me around like a lost dog. I've taken pity on you because we had a history, but enough is enough.
Oh, fuck.
The new Tokyo Omi Alliance needs a chairman who understands how to wield power.
Well, that's what I am.
A bold claim. I'll give you 24 hours to prove it by killing this man.
Oh?
What?
If you fail, well, I assume you know the consequences.
Ori pe mine, ori pe Hoshino, ori pe Cum. Kun.
Yep. What's up?
Let's go, boys. Oh, gosh. Oh, wait, stai să farmez în caz de se întâmplă, adică să farmez, să salvez în caz de se întâmplă ceva dubios. Oh, sunt încolo. Păi unde? Oh, aici. Relativ aproape. Asta o să fie interesant. Ah!